Alright guys, welcome back to the Sawmill. It's Saturday. Before we head back to the mill and start working on that pine, got something to show you guys. Got a real nice delivery in the mail today. Check this out. Alright friends, look over the mess here. Got some 8x8 white pine on these sawhorses. These are posts for the timber frame. This one right here I got finished. I'm working on this one right here. Got the old Stanley jack plane out. One of my top 5 favorite tools of all time. Number 5, corrugated sole Stanley jack plane. Love that tool right there. So here's the package, guys. I got this in this morning from Whiskey River Trading Company, and check this out. So here's what we got. We got some camp wax. You put that on your handles, you put it on leather, all kinds of stuff. Good stuff right there. Let me see, we got a sheath right here for the axe. I got a banner that they sent me to hang up in the timber frame as soon as we get it done. That's a Bigfoot holding an axe in his hand. Looking forward to that as well. I got a puck right here for sharpening. It's their signature Whiskey River puck right there. Now this is a newer one I think they come out with. This is a Pioneer puck, I think they call it. A little bit smaller, easier to carry if you're out in the woods doing some work and need to freshen up your blade. And right here is the main thing that we got, a brand new axe to add to the collection. A Council Tools jersey right there, check that out. On a premium hickory handle with no varnish. I hate varnish on the handle, guys, it's terrible. So we'll put some boiled linseed oil on that and get it ready to go. I've not checked on that edge yet to see how sharp it is. Sometimes these sport utility axes need a little touch up before you put them to the wood. But a really nice axe right there, guys. A really nice one. Alright guys, check this out. Real quick, not a sponsored video or nothing like that. I bought this axe just like anybody else would. And this is really affordable. I think it was about $55. Not too bad actually. So this is a jersey pattern. I think it's a 3.5 pound head on it, I believe. And they call it jersey pattern based on where the design came from. They got a Dayton pattern, a Connecticut. There's all kinds of different patterns out there. I really like this pattern right here. I got a few axes similar to this. You can see the close-up right there. It's a good looking axe. Not a bad edge right there on the sport utility right there. Not too bad. It's almost shaving sharp right there. I'll just touch it up with a stone just a little and she'll be ready to go. And one of the best things, you never know in an axe what kind of handle you're going to get. And if it's the correct orientation or not. Check that out right there. I hope that comes through the camera. We have proper grain orientation. You want that grain running that way right there, up and down, to get proper strength out of your handle. Needs a little boiled linseed oil on the handle here just to keep it lubed up just a little and keep that wood from drying out. But other than that, it's good to go. This will be a good chopper and a good splitter right here. Also, went ahead and bought me a sheath to go on it, a little Council Tool sheath right there. And I have tons of axe heads here, guys. Over in the church pew, one of my benches, I've got axes stacked all over it. So I have no lack of axes here. I just wanted something different to put in the tractor. So we'll get this thing sharpened up, put some linseed oil on the handle, and we'll put it behind the seat in the tractor. This will stay in the tractor all the time. So, you know, people talked about keeping an axe in your truck all the time. If you got a cab tractor, might be a good idea to keep an axe in there also. So good deal. I'll leave a link down below if you guys are interested in this axe. I think it's about $55 shipped from Whiskey River. And not too bad for an American made axe, guys. Not too bad at all. I like it. I like it a lot. So anyways, we'll come back up here in a video maybe in a few days and sharpen this thing up and get it ready for use, or put a little bit of a keener edge on it, rather I should say. The grind's okay. So that's enough about that. I'll see you guys over at the sawmill in just a minute. Almost forgot here, guys. Got some new blades to try out today. I'll be time to sharpen that knife too. Oh, looky there. Brand new saw blades, guys. That's always a nice sight to see right there. 15 blades total. Good stuff there, guys. This will be my first time using these blades, friends. This is a 4-degree double hard Wood-Mizer blade. 4 degrees is for really abrasive woods and frozen timber and stuff like locust and stuff like it that's really dense. And this pine's not really dense, but the hemlock is, based on all the knots on it. You know, it's going to be really hard to saw into, even though it's a softwood. So, I thought we'd try these things out. I've had them for a long time. I think today's going to be a good day to put them on the mill. See how they do. Alright guys, it is a rainy day here in Tennessee, but we're going to finish up this pine log that we started last night. You didn't see that video, there's a link down below. We had the blade break on our first cut actually. That rarely happens here at the mill, guys. I've only broke maybe 4 or 5 blades since I started sawing about 10 years ago. That's something that rarely happens here. But it does happen. It happens to some people more often than they like probably. So here's what's going on. I'm going to come back in here and I'll probably go just below this initial cut because I will have a hard time finding that exact cut and finishing it. So I'll probably go about 1/8 of an inch below it, get a new surface to cut off of, then we'll square this thing up. We're going to be sawing it to a 6x6 for the timber frame. Might have a few jacket boards come off the sides, probably maybe 3 or 4, something like that. Then we'll move on. Alright friends, let me show you guys what's going on here. I am tickled to death right now. Check this out. So you think you're looking at just regular white pine. Well, you are, but here's the difference. I'm going as fast over these knots as I feel comfortable with, and usually I would have a little bit of a dip right here because you're running into ingrain right here. A knot is extremely hard wood. You got to slow down for that stuff right there, guys, or you take a dip. And that 4-degree blade is powering right through it non-stop. Even right here at the first of the timber, check out that knot cluster right there. Normally you would have a little dip right there. This is flat, friends. Flat as a pancake right there. Check that out. Unreal, guys. Unreal. And if you're wondering why I'm stopping my cut right there, I just need 109 inches for my finished dimension on my timber. That goes to about right there, so anything past that will get cut off anyways, so there's no sense in fooling with it. I should have cut it off with a chainsaw before we even started. So everything's going good, guys. I got my pith right there in the center. We'll take a few cuts off all around this once I square it up to get to her 6-inch timber. But my goodness, people, I'm not kidding here. I just called my buddy Tim Fuller and talked to him about these 4-degree blades. I've never used them before, and they are wicked. Let me tell you, look at that right there. No indention, no wave, no nothing. Flatness right there. This is exciting, guys. I'm telling you, this is some good stuff right here. We are totally not getting that today, guys. Look right there. 1, 2, 3, 4 knot cluster right there. I come through it at a decent speed. No waves. Alright friends, that log is finished up, and here's what we got. We got our 6x6 out of it. We got 2 2x6s and a bonus, a 2x8. This timber right here, the width was about 9 3/4, so I went ahead and made a 2x8 out of it. And my goodness, people, I'm not exaggerating here, but this right here is some perfectly flat lumber right here. My goodness, those knots right there, you will normally get at that speed a little bit of a bump or a wave most of the time. Flat, guys, flat as a pancake right there. My goodness, I never seen nothing to beat it right here. I think I found a new favorite saw blade to use. These 4-degree blades are awesome, guys. I love them. Unreal, guys, unreal how they're cutting tonight. And check it out, look how smooth. Almost looks like it's ran through a planer. Man, these are nice. So let's get these off the mill, guys, and load up that hemlock.